Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Dragons of Brooklyn taking on the Detroit Lions. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Howell now to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. First and 10, here's Gibbs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That is caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's Brown, looking to throw on 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside. But let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit, because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Patterson back out there to send this one away.
You ain't going nowhere.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Here's 2nd and 10. Powell. That's completed right side to Palmer. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing here, Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Pittman's first catch, good for a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They're going right back to Pittman. And he's got this down to the 35. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Here's Howell. Pass complete to Palmer. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And once more, Howell back to the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Palmer. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Howell from the gun. That's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Looking to throw. Brown. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The Lions had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they moved back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. To throw on 3rd down, Brown. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. These two teams all tied after 1. Back to throw. Brown. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Patterson back out there to send this one away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. It's that old expression we love to use. Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
2nd down throw for Howell. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. It's Howell with another throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Jahan Dotson. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dragons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and through. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Brown now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's taken to the 26. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Now he's loose at the 40. Oh, some strong running. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And Howe will throw it. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Another throw for Howell. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dragons have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now Brown off the play fake. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the 1st down. Looking to throw. Brown forced out to his left. It's Williams on the catch. He's got room to roam. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 39 yards there. A big one. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Brown. This to Laporta, right side. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. Sam Laporta. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
2nd and 10, Howell. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
And that's not the second time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Brown throwing on 1st down. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Here's Brown to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Show them what you got, boys. Stay tough. Come on, Chingones. Take it to him. Take it to him.
Fellas.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Brown. And This is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. Howell. Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Howell out of the shotgun. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Howell looking to throw again. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
2nd down. Howell now. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone. Is it a momentary roadblock with that incompletion? No need to panic. They just have to make a 100% play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Howell. Touchdown! A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Dragons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. 4 seconds, all that remain here this 1st half as the kick gets away. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining 1st half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
3rd and 12. Back to throw. Brown. That one let go deep for Laporta. It got his man complete. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second down in the yard. Off the option, here's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Okay, 2nd and 1, you get nothing. What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that.
For big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing here, Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
1st down, how to throw. We'll get this out to Barkley complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. 66 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They go play action here on first down, escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. Looking to throw. Brown. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Brown. Flushed out right. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. Had a nice move but can't break away, down just inside the 30.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. Brown. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Brown now throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Off play action. It's Howell. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Howell. That's again complete to Palmer. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Howell. And he's got it. Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Dragons are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Okay, break.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
This rookie was already being tested as he tries to lead a comeback here in the 2nd half. Now he's got to get some momentum back after that sack and a big loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one let go deep for Laporta. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dragons have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Here we go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Lions on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Loose inside the 30. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. They'll go play action. Howell. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Back to throw. Howell. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Okay, ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Brown on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
19 Lions.
To throw again. Brown. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Howell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And quickly, they get to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Sam Laporta, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Faking the handoff. Howell. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Howell looking to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dragons tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Brooklyn, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win.